Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
We have a TV show to burn. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Why don't I have a private, like... Oh, I
What?
do have a private chat. There it is. Okay, cool. Nothing. Oh. Okay. Well, we had 7. Now we have 5. Oh, my goodness gracious. Finally, we're early, Ark. You don't understand how fast. Like, I wanted to start like a half an hour ago because I'm so irritated.
The
With this
show
fucking
was
show.
not. This episode was not great.
Hello, the bold and the brazen. Thank you for joining us always. And of course, Steve, as always, the great and powerful, going to try to kill me tonight. I look forward to it. I'm going to cough on something. Let's see.
Someone clip that, make it dirty.
Dirty boy, dirty, dirty. Dirty boy. What is that from? Dirty boy, dirty, dirty. I don't know what it's from.
Anyway, welcome everyone, and the usual. Grab your milk crates, gather around the dumpster as we pour the gas in and light the matches. Welcome back.
I do hope, bold and the brazen. I hope you're not here. I do actually have a couple of good things to say about this episode.
You do? I really
I do. One or two. Okay, mainly probably. Well, unfortunately, probably one. And it specifically one of the fight scenes. With. Oh God, the choreography just
sloppy as usual.
It just did not improve. I'm sorry. It just
not even with Ezra, who was the trained Jedi, or Ahsoka, who was, and I use air quotes.
I'm sorry. Ahsoka's choreography was slow and sloppy as usual. Ezra's fucking Sabine. All of a sudden, I'm going to work. Oh, I'm suddenly a Jedi. I can pull my lightsaber and I can help a human being. Anyway, we're gonna get into it. But anyway, how are you doing?
I'm a bit tired. Long days, all that jazz.
Yelling at
I yelled at. There was a scene that I yelled at in the show that I had to apologize for because I spooked at her. I spooked her by yelling.
My number one issue when I see people on Twitter celebrating the show and peak Star Wars this and talking about any sort of criticism having to reach to criticize this show. And I'm just like, no, I really don't have to reach that far, honestly. Like maybe across the table, if you think about it. I have to reach. I have to reach for the salt at a restaurant. That's how far I have to reach in order to legitimately criticize.
Are you trying to say you're salty about this show?
I'm fucking salty. No, well, the usual discourse about if you don't like it, why are you even watching it? Like, I'm sorry, I love Star Wars. I'm a fan of Star Wars. I have collections to show that I love the universe. I love the characters and everything. What I don't like is, again, I've said it before, I don't like the direction it's going. I don't like the writing. I don't like some of the, it's the decanonizing or canon breaking or just nonsensical stuff that they're doing with this show. Fuck off with your phone. And why am I watching it? Hope. Okay. A New Hope.
Oh, damn it. You beat me to it.
You beat you to it, motherfucker. So, yes, I do have hope that, hey, maybe this one will be good. Maybe this will be good. Maybe the choreography will get better. Maybe it won't be so telegraphed. Maybe it won't be so slow and sluggish. And what's the witch's name?
I don't even fucking know.
The brand new witch who they made her a witch only to die later on in the episode. I actually thought she did good with her little sword play and shit with her green poison sword and stuff.
So
I thought she did okay.
But let everybody know we're gonna just go ahead and jump into spoilers. I don't think we're gonna.
Oh, Morgan Elsbeth. I mean, you can criticize her name. I could get nitpicky with every single episode, but I try not to. I look for like more legitimate things, because you can sit there, you can nitpick one thing after another. Why did this happen? Why did that happen? It's like,
Oh, I got a scene for you. I told my girlfriend that I would bet $20 that you have an argument to make about how the witch died from a simple slash across the belly with a lightsaber, but Sabine didn't with a
okay.
gut.
You know what? I cannot stand this nonsense, but it's something that you have to accept. Okay, I think that would be a nitpick, because you have to understand this is coming from Disney, and they barely showed one Death Trooper or fucking Dark Trooper, whatever the hell they're called. They barely showed his head getting chopped off. Barely. You're not going to get the limbs cutting off. You're not going to get the scene of Obi-Wan chopping Anakin into little bitty pieces. We're done with that. We're not getting that anymore. So
I'm talking
it's
about how like
still-
she got sliced across the belly and she
and
died
just died.
immediately. But Sabine was able to
Oh,
withstand
please. Oh God, please stop reminding me of that.
a gut puncture and was fine.
Please stop reminding me of that. She was fine. She was beyond fine. She was up and walking around with barely a little scar on her belly. But it's justified because they have this and they have that. They have this technology. It didn't hit any major organs. I'm done with that argument. They have legitimately turned lightsabers into wiffle ball bats. Made the weight of the lightsaber non-existent. Now it's just cool member berries, flashy cutscenes, this scene, that scene. Oh, look, it's red. It's red. He Vadered. Oh my God. I can hear the still clapping. I was genuinely hoping Grizzy would have had his video done before the stream. And if he happens to finish it while we're still streaming and it's posting, I'm shutting everything off, and we're gonna show that on stream. If he releases it between now and whenever I'm done with my nonsensical bitch moaning and groaning. But I say nonsensical bitching, moaning, and groaning because, of course, if you criticize the man, the myth, the legend, the God Almighty, Dave Filoni, well, you're just a hater because he's the bestest ever. Give Star Wars over to Dave Filoni. He deserves it. He's a fuck off, man. If this is the quality of his writing, I'm so going to get into it.
I feel like there was potential, but it was squandered.
Oh, so much was squandered in one episode after another was squandered. The weight of the lightsaber is the same as original Saints Row dildo bat. The dildo bat in Cyberpunk does more damage and makes a far more hilarious sound.
You mean in Saints Row?
No, in Cyberpunk. I'm talking about the dildo bat in Cyberpunk that you get, because that's a fucking big chongus thing that you get from after the first story in chapter 1. Where the corpo chick, she invites you to a hotel room and gets down and dirty with her.
Well,
yummy.
There was 2 scenes that I
I got a few
verbally.
scenes. Let me hold on. I gotta bring. Let me. No, we're gonna. Oh, we're gonna go over this motherfucker. Let's see. First, no. Christ all fucking mighty. Hold on. Ahsoka. Hey.
You about to pull up the show itself.
Oh, you damn right I am. I made it through I made it halfway through fucking Robin Hood. Did you hear about Robin Hood? No, you're not missing anything.
Oh no. You told me and I refuse to watch
God.
it. I
Believe
can't.
me.
I can't.
It's the director of it is spurging out online, calling anyone who criticizes it, "You're just a hater. You're a racist." I was like, "No, your show is crap." The Jedi, the Witch, and the Warlord. So where
First thing that came to my mind was Narnia.
Where the fuck? Yes, he's copying off of everybody else. Why not that?
That's the first book, right?
Goodness.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. As far as I know, yes. Director X is crying. Oh, he's crying. So the dude's name is Director X. He belch calls himself Director X because what? Everybody's a racist. Like, no, your show is shit. How many negative stereotypes of black people can you have in one fucking show? There's a condom jar that apparently has to be refilled constantly. I only made it 25 minutes into the show before I couldn't anymore. To be fair, if you look at the core story, the John Prince. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking okay. I'm going to talk about this for just a brief moment. John Prince is Prince John. He's the rich dude. I'm not going to mention one bit of race because the race of the people is just ideological nonsense.
I'm just going to assume he's white.
You can assume he's white. Well, you know what? In the Disney's Robin Hood, one was a lion, one was a fox, one was a bear. Who gives a shit? Rich guy with the sheriff on his payroll wants money and land from the people, and they fight against him. That is as close to the original Robin Hood story as this show gets. Okay? That's as close as it gets. What about stereotypes? Well, let's go down the stereotypes. Robin Hood, her mother, okay, Robin Hood has a sister. They have two different fathers. Neither one of them are in the picture, and they have a condom jar that needs to be refilled from time to time. This is a discussion in the show. It's like, what? Absentee father, multiple fathers for with the same mother. It's like, let's see how many negative stereotypes you can put into one show.
Did they go off for cigarettes and never came back?
I don't know. They went over to the next town over for better city. I don't know, but it's just like, why do people hate you? Why do people not like your show? Oh, gee, maybe it's the fucking negative stereotypes, man. Oh, and of course, the mother she like, I'm sorry, no matter what you say it, she trespassed on private property to protest John Prince trying to buy. Oh, the Sherwood Towers is essentially Section 8 housing. It's a high-rise apartment complex that is owned by the city. It's owned by the city. So more than likely it's rent controlled. I say that because it's owned by the city. I'm not being racist. I was like, you're being racist. No, there's a bunch of white people that live in the apartment complex too. It's people of all ethnicities, all nationalities that are protesting John Prince trying to buy up this high rise and increase the rent to get more wealthy people in so he can make more money. Okay, he's a crooked piece of shit with the sheriff on his payroll. The catalyst that they use in this show is Robin Hood's mother getting shot in the gut by a dumbass cop that I'm pretty sure is Hispanic. I don't think the actor's white. I want to say he's either Latin, Hispanic, whatever. They could have done this scene better, made it more, I guess, more tense, a little bit more gray, instead of dumbass police officer shoots unarmed black woman because other people around her, nowhere near this cop. Like, it's obvious the way they did this show. It's like, if you want to put that message across, I don't have a problem with the catalyst that sends Robin Hood on the path that she wants to go on. Rob from the rich, gets into whatever. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with the way they handled it. It could have been done better. And that's my argument for a lot of the entertainment we're getting. You have a decent enough idea, but you handle it like fucking, like shit. You handle it like absolute trash, much like Ahsoka. So many different ways that multiple scenes in each one of these episodes could have been done better, with more sense of urgency, more sense of fucking urgency. That's the main thing. No sense of urgency, accountability, nothing like that. Just flush down the toilet. Rich white, evil white corporate guy and racist police chief. Well, again, if you break it down to the base Robin Hood story, the guy with all the money has the sheriff on the payroll. And if you see the actress, I have questions about her ethnicity. She's got to be mixed, because those facial features, I mean, I don't know. She doesn't look 100% white to me. It just, I don't know. That could be racist of me to say. But I don't think she's straight Caucasian. And I'm pretty sure one of the actresses in Robin Hood's band, The Hood, I don't think she's black. She's got a, not a weave, but a perm, the curls in her hair. She throws off some sort of mixed, I don't know. But I don't think ESG. I don't think the show's all about ESG. It's just it's just dumb. And the camera work, oh my god. Shaky camera.
It's creative, don't you know?
It's not creative, it's garbage. It's just garbage. Oh, and I don't know if the dudes that comes back from the military is her brother, boyfriend, good friend, close friend, or whatever. But he's Little John. His name is John. They call him Little John. They're like, yes, Hunty, racist, bigot, istophobe, whatever. It's been thrown around to the point where it has absolutely no weight whatsoever. It doesn't mean anything. It's almost to the point where people are treating it like a badge of honor. It's like, yes, I've upset someone so much with my opinion on your garbage show that you're calling me a racist, a bigot, a misogynist, a homophobe, whatever, even though I'm giving legitimate criticisms to what your work is. I think the 5 shots of espresso that I had about 6 hours ago is finally kicking in. Fuck.
Don't you know there's no such thing as constructive criticism anymore?
Obviously not, because if you constructive criticism, oh, you're reaching. You're just a hater. I'm like, if you're on YouTube and you criticize someone for hating on a show when your channel you do a lot of videos criticizing the video game industry, you may not be self-aware. Okay. I just got a kick out of it. I love Twitter. It's so much fun.
Wait, that was a post or something today?
No, one of the channels I follow, great dude. I watch some of his videos. I don't agree with everything. Just like everybody I fucking follow, I don't agree with everything they say. However, he loves Ahsoka, and I'm just like, what? Finds it to be.
Hey, look, some people like to
some people like terrible,
and then some people like to sniff glue.
Some people like terrible television, and that's okay. Just admit it. But to call Ahsoka peak Star Wars, like, oh no, okay. But don't come crying here. Nobody wants to hear it. It's like, dude, you make you make videos on your channel bitching about things you don't like in the video game industry and all this other stuff. You know, I try not to. I'm pretty sure I fail with this because my self-awareness is not exactly, great at times either. But to each their own. But I try not to do that because I know what I do. Most of the shit, I call out the things that I find to be foolish or stupid or whatever. I'm not always the brightest bulb in the bunch, so there's that.
Your bulb was more like it's been running nonstop for the past 5 years and it's flickering at this point.
That's what. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Yes, it was from Futurama.
What?
How do you do this? How the actual fuck do you do this, Steve? Like, for real. Hold on. We're going to stop that for a second.
I am the lost.
Oh, it's okay. Window there. This one right here. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's dirty boy. Dirty. Yeah. How?
Man, it's been so long since I've seen that episode.
I don't need I don't need.
Have you watched the new season of Futurama yet?
No, not yet. I haven't watched Futurama in quite some time. Why is Hoshi talking about Kilted's bulb? You mind your own business, good sir. I seriously think the Super Grande Mocha Sippy French vanilla, extra French vanilla with 2 extra shots of espresso that I had around 11:30 is starting to kick in.
Just a little bit, huh?
Apparently just a little bit. It's just a little delayed reaction. Oh. So where were we? Useless. I don't find it to be useless information because it keeps my brain going too.
Ahsoka bad. Oh no, Ahsoka bad. New Robin Hood bad.
New Robin Hood is just it's. Oh. Let's get on to Ahsoka. Oh, this is all recap. Oh, wasted character.
So what do you think is going to happen to Ray Stevenson's character?
We're on the wrong episode. Yep, we're on the wrong episode. Hold on a second. What's going to happen to Ray Stevenson's character? I don't know.
Clearly, because before he died, they were setting him up for something important.
It's like episode 4. Fucking Christ. 8. Nope. No. I'm just going. Boom. I don't. Okay. Oh my goodness, the sound needs to be off. Hold on. So,
You're
oof.
making all kinds of mistakes, huh? All that
Well,
caffeine's making it where you can't focus.
can't focus. Oh, look, it's a complete and total failure as someone on the Senate. What sort of real
To be
threat?
perfectly honest,
Oh,
everyone
did
in the
we
prequel
ever
Senate
did we
failed.
ever talk about the shit in episode 7? The atrocity that was that little Senate hearing with
C-3PO?
no, with Hera, who disobeyed not one person, she disobeyed the entire council. The council had a vote. They said, no, sorry, you can't go. Instead, she disobeyed the orders of her superiors, took 5 X Wings with her, got 2 people killed, no ramifications whatsoever. Really? Oh, Princess Leia sent her out there. Fuck off. She got 2 people killed, but nothing. Not even going to talk, not even a mention. But
Well, she's
it's the
well,
bestest fucking ever.
well, she's a
Sorry.
woman. You
Anyway,
know,
hold on. Bold and the
she
Brazen.
can't be wrong.
Straight black coffee. I cannot drink straight black coffee. I like the smell of coffee. If I walk into CC's or wherever you choose to get coffee, the aroma hits me, and it's just like, oh, it is wonderful, fantastic. But I like I like French vanilla milkshakes filled with caffeine and espresso. That's about the only way I'll drink coffee is with it. Any sort of coffee. It's got to be cold and it's got to be French vanilla. So yeah, call me weird, call me a baby. I don't care. What are we doing? Avoiding hurting ourselves by talking about Ahsoka. Wait,
Have you tried McDonald's Oreo iced coffee yet?
you have me intrigued.
It's
I might
delicious. It is delicious.
have to. Senators who make Mitch McConnell look good. Oh my god. Avoiding hurting ourselves by talking about Ahsoka, by bringing up anything else. I added everything else. How about that local sports team? No, I really don't want to talk about my local sports team because they shit the bed 2 weeks in a row.
Which one, the
Oh,
college one or the professional one?
Taints. Oh, the Saints. Oh my goodness. Yeah, everybody already knows we're from Louisiana, so fuck it.
I'll say if anyone has to figure it out, we're
Yeah,
from Louisiana.
everybody
y'all.
already knows we're from Louisiana. I mean, kilted Cajun. Half a second. Where's Cajuns from?
Hey man, some people don't know.
God. I thought Thrawn was supposed to be this master tactician, this genius. Anything?
Yes, well,
I'm sorry. Well,
Sabine and Ahsoka can't lose. Don't you know?
Thrawn. This version of Thrawn is he's an idiot. I'm sorry. Star Wars, talking about Star Wars.
So
where's the title of this dumb?
There was 2 scenes that I like. Just I verbally had to express myself while watching the show.
Turn that sound down. Do 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 do. How far you think we can go? Couple seconds here, couple seconds there. I need to get a EFAP style cover for all this shit. Oh my god, how long does this go on? Essentially something to mute, Oh, that's how you mute it. Never mind. You have to do more than just hit the volume button. You have to click the volume and then click it down. Anyway.
And this guy knows how to use a computer and stream, right?
I do. I have videos and stuff. Sometimes I even remember to unmute myself when I record. When do they put the title up?
I don't.
Anyway.
It was after something. I don't remember what, but something.
So we have here this little scene. I still want a Lego minifigure of this dude. I genuinely do. And I think a minifigure of the sisters of Dathomir, whoever these red chicks are.
The sisters of Dathomir.
I'll take one of those. I legit would take one. And the one like of the 2 dark troop. What are the zombie troopers at the very end? I'll take that shit all day, every day. They say, "You hate Star Wars." No, I hate this shit.
You mean Captain Useless didn't do a damn thing?
Oh,
He was literally for
Maroc.
appearance only.
Maroc. Okay, Maroc. Fan theories about anything going on in this show are 10 times, well, that's not saying much, 10 times better than anything that Dave Filoni, anything Dave Filoni, Kathleen Kennedy, or Disney has put out in this entire season. Wasted potential right here. But oh look, they're gonna christen her. So where do we start? Where do we start with this nonsense?
Well, we could start with an early scene that I bitched about to my girlfriend.
Okay.
Was Ezra building his lightsaber. Where the fuck did they get a kyber crystal?
Don't ask questions.
Like,
Don't know. Don't know. But you're not supposed to ask questions. What are kyber crystals? I don't think any, like, do Disney Star Wars fans actually know what fucking kyber crystals
well, they're
are
supposed to,
and
'cause
what
they
the
have a-
what
they
the
have a-
importance of them are and how rare they are? No, they do not, because if you go and watch one of the episodes of Star Wars Visions, they had entire mountains of corrupted kyber crystals, but the little girl, she could sing them into beauty and make them all better. Entire mountains of kyber crystals. So why would they be why would there be a shortage? For fuck's sake.
But they're on a planet in
It's
a
blue.
galaxy where Jedi are not,
It
prevalent.
was in Sabine's ship.
I mean, Ahsoka's.
Sure.
But still,
I don't know who the fuck this show is about. Is it about Sabine? Who had a journey? Who had an actual character arc, hero's journey? What was the payoff?
Huyang had the best hero journey.
What? How?
I don't know. It was better than Ahsoka's and Sabine's. I'm just sorry, man. It's like I was like, where the fuck did he get a kyber crystal? Like,
yep, that is a question. But does the show answer it? Nope. It just happened to be there. And oh look, as soon as it lit up blue, all I could think of was fucking Disney shills. Sorry, seal clapping. It's blue. It's blue. So they have a green one, a red one. A green one, a blue one, and then Ahsoka's are nice and bright and white and everything. Oh, goody! Like, come on. Can we? I cannot. I've said this before.
Also, what happened to the Force being his ally?
They forgot that shit 5 minutes into that fight when he picked up a blaster and started shooting fucking stormtroopers. Oh, we want to talk about that? Let's bring back up that scene. If the sisters, real quick, bold and brazen. I love the zombie troopers. Cool idea. I genuinely felt that was a cool idea. But we're going to get into that. Okay. Stop cursing. Okay? Stop.
I don't know if you're physically able to or not.
I think I am. I should be able to. I need to stop. Okay. Clone Wars did it better. So this right here, I don't know, like, Samuel L. Jackson had a purple lightsaber because he's Samuel L. Jackson.
Well, the reason why he had one is because
he wanted to stand out, but that's fine. The original Luke Skywalker toy from in his Tatooine outfit, that original toy back from the 1980s had a yellow lightsaber. Yellow lightsabers, I do not believe they showed up in A New Hope in Star Wars.
No,
I don't think they ever showed up. But his figure happened to have a yellow lightsaber. The closest thing, I think, I'm not familiar if they went over it in the expanded universe or in some of the stuff that George Lucas had talked about. The only thing I figured, red, bad guy. Not red, not bad guy. So I didn't look too much into the colors of the lightsaber, but talking about the zombie troopers. So you have an entire fight scene in this episode where the witches bring a bunch of dead stormtroopers back to life. So they can do that, right? Of course they can. We saw it in this episode. What happened last episode?
It wasn't.
Why
It
did,
wasn't.
what?
It wasn't prevalent at the time. At the moment.
I can't celebrate superficial nonsense. I can
They
compliment it,
wanted to
but
save. Wanted
that's
to save it for the finale, so that way it looked cool at the end, even though it was ultimately useless.
it was ultimately useless. Decent idea, poor execution. And if Thrawn had last episode, we have time. We're stalling time. Yes, but they got to the tower. They almost stopped you. So you were wrong last anyway. Bombard the ground.
They got some terrible fucking aim, man. Like they're on what
Oh.
Wolfback? Is that what they are? You feel good about that one, Steve?
Oh, got to start it from the beginning. I'm sorry. The way Ezra looked at it, this crystal was your birthright. This is a terrible impersonation, sorry. He'd be damned if any troops gonna get it, so he hid it in the one place he knew he could hide something, his ass. Five long years.
Morty, I need you to hide this kyber crystal way up your butthole, Morty.
Oh God. Sorry. I
Uh,
prefer Christopher. Christopher Walken does a better job, and I can't do a fucking Christopher Walken voice.
What we need is more cowbell.
More
Oh!
cowbell.
I'm talking to the wrong guy.
I still like the meme going around. Put your hands up. No.
No.
What?
What?
Why not? I don't want.
I don't want to.
I don't want to. But I'm gonna
But
shoot
I got
you.
a gun.
So?
Oh, I don't care.
I don't care.
I could do a great Christopher Walken, sir.
Oh man.
I have a character in D&D called Sir Strollin, and he has a Christopher Walken accent.
They see me strolling. Wait. They see me mowing my front lawn.
What you do, you gotta extend your voice a little like this, and then pause every word. You know, it just makes it easier to do the Walken impression. It's not that hard. It's really not. Oh, the misery.
Everybody wants to be my enemy. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be. Oh, Lord, have mercy on my soul. Yay, we create the magical bullshit green sword out of nothing. That means nothing. That's just going to be
It can
cool.
block lightsabers.
That can block lightsabers.
There you go. There's the thing you were looking for.
Okay. All right, I'm a little better. Okay. I'm a little better. I'm all right. Fuck's sake. I thought a long time ago, or no, I thought Far, Far Away was bad, but this, Jesus Christ. But Dave Filoni, he's a genius. He has so many original
Is he?
ideas, despite ripping off Lord of the Rings multiple times. Oh.
So the
I'm
other
sorry.
the other moment I verbally, expressed myself about the show
I had a few of those.
is whenever Ahsoka and whatever her name is were fighting. It took a small break, and then all the Death Troopers showed up, and they continued. And then Ahsoka was on her knees, I guess, or whatever. She was back down, and my first thing that came to mind was like, did no one shoot her?
Nope. There's so many. Okay.
In the famous words, if anyone's ever watched Dragon Ball Z abridged and watched the movies they make, when Frieza in the Christmas special, did no one shoot her? Why didn't you? Because I have you fools for this. Seriously. She was distracted with the sword fight. There were stormtroopers behind her. They had a clear shot to her back. Why though? fuck did no one shoot her? Jurassic Park. Shoot her.
Shoot her! Shoot her! Welcome to the shit show, Jason. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well, dude. What the fuck are you shouting at me for, dude?
I'm not
It's not-
shouting.
what's up,
the
Jason?
coffee just look.
It's
five
not my
times
fucking
espresso-
fault that this show fucking
all your
sucks,
fault.
dude. So fuck you. Hi
Can you
guys.
tell we absolutely love this show?
And
Mm.
I just want to
Oh.
say, with the whole zombie thing in this show, that is just taken out of the expanded universe from
okay, we've just give that up. Everything's taken out of expanded universe. They're
yes,
picking and
'cause
choosing,
that's from Red
despite
Harvest and
despite
Death
the bullshit that
Troopers.
Kathleen Kennedy said about we don't have a library of books and comic books to pull stories from. Except
Yep.
you did, and now
Because
you are.
what happens in the
are.
expanded universe? There is
Stays in the expanding universe,
It's
there
not going to.
there is Sith alchemy and a lot of stuff like that. I created a disease, and that disease make those characters into quote unquote zombies. You also have that zombie-ish virus thing in Swaltor. So if you like zombie stuff, you should read Red Harvest and Death Troopers. Really great, really good. The way they treated the Death Trooper storyline in a way in this fucking show was fucking horrible. I fucking hated. It was so shitty. And lightsabers in the expanded universe, all of them have meaning. Since I heard you talk about that before I came in. And when you have a green lightsaber, that means you are more of a Jedi consular and all that kind of stuff. You are more connected with the Force. When you have a blue lightsaber, you're more connected as a guardian, a knight. And of course, when you have red, that is typically your evil. And then when you have purple, and purple has been used not just by Mace Windu, it's also Mara Jade Skywalker. She also has a purple lightsaber. And remember, she used to be on the dark side, and then she became on the light.
That's what this. I think we talked about this the other night. Shin is supposed to be a repurposed Mara Jade.
Yeah, I know. They say so, and I think that is fucking retarded. But purple means that it's kind of, a mixture of the dark and the light, with the colors and all that kind of stuff. So it has.
You mean a gray Jedi?
Oh, fuck off, dude. Fuck off, dude.
So,
but yeah, every color normally has a meaning. It really, you have to. Disney Star Wars doesn't have that thing anymore with the meanings. And you also mentioned Kilted from that Tales of the Jedi stuff and shit like that. This has happened before too. Like they destroy the meanings of lightsabers. It is the same thing that they created that you can bleed and heal crystals because crystals are a living being in a way. So you can take a blue lightsaber and you can start bleeding it like an emo. You have to be emo, and then you bleed it, you cut it up like an emo, and then it will be red. That's what the Kylo Ren can
There's
do.
an emo joke that I would say, but I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube.
But yeah,
Cutting board. Oh no!
That is the same thing with Ahsoka. She took two kyber crystals and she healed them they became white. That's why she has white lightsabers, because she purified the kyber, the Sith red, evil kyber crystals. That is how Disney Star Wars works in the writing of lightsabers. There's no good meanings with them. Lightsabers in Star Wars now is basically like Harry Potter's wands.
Ouch.
They're treating them like wands.
Well, they do have the dark sabers, We
also had black lights. We also had black lightsabers in the expanded universe before.
Yeah, the first time I should encounter one was Force Unleashed. Whenever you could unlock the black saber.
Yeah, but no, we have had that before and all that kind of stuff. So
I'm going to be a nitpicky bitch and bring up legitimate points, but still be called a nitpicky bitch whenever I complain about shows like this, even though, it's so sad. You bring up actual legitimate things in an episode that do not make any sense based on the show itself. Like this scene right here. Question number 1. Why are the hermit crabs even with them?
Maybe they wanted to take them with them.
But
Have little
that's
pets.
their planets. That's where they live.
When it
Which
comes to the
leads,
field,
which
it's
leads to the
just
next question.
because they're cute for people. They're
Oh,
selling
fucking great
points.
shit.
They are
I'm
they are plushes and toys. They're a selling point when you're
just
looking at it.
give me
Just
an
like Pog,
Epoch.
you know
What's his
that
name? Epoch, whatever the hell that stormtrooper's name is. Give me a set with a minifigure that. Just make sure the set's not fucking $100. I don't want to drop $100 on this on a fucking a $20 set with that figure in it. I'm done. I'm
get a
all
3D printer and make whatever the fuck you want.
No, I can't do that. Nope. It's got to be Lego. I support Lego. I support Lego all day, every day. Just
But they don't support you.
They don't.
What?
They
don't-
take your money.
well, yeah, duh. Okay. Yeah.
He doesn't
Hi.
care, dude.
Fuck, it's Legos.
No.
Why are they with them? They should not be. They should be done. Ezra, you're done with them. Let them go live their life. No, we're going to bring them along. Which leads to the next question.
No,
Where's the sense of urgency? Not just in this
there is
episode, but in
none.
the entire season.
I mean, they're trying
There
to
is
stop
none.
Thrawn from leaving the planet, but they're just casually strolling.
Doop be doop be doop be doop be doo. Send 2 TIE fighters after them.
No.
That will
But
take care of
we all know why they're there. It's because
Yay, lightsaber.
selling point. It is for
Making
selling point for plushes and figures and all that. Because hey, cute creatures, we can sell this. Yada yada.
toys. I think I'd like to think
Just
people
like
are getting
boards
smarter
and
as far as
everything.
merchandise goes, because I'd like to think that. I'd like to hope that, you know.
And yeah, we had this stupid
Yes,
fucking
Well,
Me
you know
too.
what
thing
they say:
around-
dream in one
Yeah.
hand and shit in the other, and see which one fills up faster.
I'd rather not. I have toilets for that, you know, and I'm not
Yeah.
into prophagy. Thank you very much.
But no, we had this fucking stupid scene here, and you did mention where the fuck did they get the kyber
Where
crystal, and
did they get
I still,
Kyber
so I
crystal?
have a lot of these questions myself when I saw the episode, and the only explanation I could find myself to find was, well, they killed that Murdoch, whatever the fuck the name of the character
Murrock.
was again, Murdoch. Yeah, well, he had a kyber crystal. Maybe they took the kyber crystal from him, and they tried to do, some
But it was
purifying on it.
It was red.
But
You
they
can
could
purify
have
it. You can purify lightsabers.
maybe
Distant towers.
maybe show him taking it apart. Perhaps I don't know.
So
Doing
Hashi,
something.
again, let me explain this. You can purify lightsabers, the kyber crystals. You can purify them.
Stupid.
That's why you can bleed them. You can turn a blue, red, blue, green, whatever into a red kyber because you bleed them, and you can also purify them. That's why Ahsoka has blue lightsabers because that are purified lightsabers that became white. That's how it works.
Who's Zed? That's dead.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
sure though
Yeah.
that when they killed him, Ahsoka never picked up his lightsaber. So
It wasn't on screen.
You don't know. You don't know.
No, but overall, we don't know why they have a kyber crystal. It would be nice to
Still.
know how they
Like-
have it.
it could have been like, oh, it was his old master's kyber crystal that he kept on him.
No, that was just a hilt. He just, he had 2 hilts of his Kanan's hilt, so that's all. When he created a saber.
So another scene that I was like,
Mm.
why did they? Why when they were trying to get into the building, and then she told Sabine to help. Sabine hadn't tapped into the Force yet. What the fuck was she gonna do?
We
Yeah,
just jumped
well,
all, fuck this little smug face. I'm so
yeah.
proud of you. You did this and you did that.
yeah. Should try to stay more
Sabine
on
is
the episode. not jump
Everything,
all over.
everything wrong, everything bad that has happened in this season is because of Sabine. How'd they get the
Yep.
map? Sabine left it with.
Yeah,
How did they get to Thrawn? Sabine gave them the map.
yeah.
How are we here? It's because of Sabine.
Oh, it's
like-
all because of Sabine because
there's
she's a fucking
Zero
idiot.
account- And again, of course, Hera, you get 2 X-wing pilots killed after disobeying an
Yeah.
order from the council. Not one guy from the council. No accountability, no repercussions, nothing. We don't care about that because Star Wars.
And I wouldn't say it is fun.
Star
She tries to show emotions when she smiles
Oh,
there, and it
God,
still looks so
this
stale and
fucking
stupid.
part. Oh my God, this part.
Yeah, don't you
Also,
don't like
TIE
it?
fighters.
they were 2 Force users. Why didn't they rip the TIE fighters out of the sky with the Force? Also, how the hell did they damage the engine where they shot from the front, but they somehow hit the back of the ship?
Doesn't matter. Plot
doesn't
armor.
matter.
Even the
Yep.
ship has almost as much plot armor.
Hey,
as
remember, this
Sabine.
is the show where lasers explodes.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Why do you... Look,
That's what. Yeah.
going over this one episode is bad enough. You remind like, what is it? Flak lasers. What happens? Well, they get to a certain point and they explode. They're lasers.
There are lasers that don't work like that. Sabine wasn't this dumb in Rebels. She didn't trust many people. No, I know. I remember that in Rebels. She was a different character. I didn't like her. I don't like Rebels, but just go away from my hate from the show. She was a far better established character. I will say that, even if I don't like, but she was a more established character in Rebels than here, because she is way out of fucking all of the fucking characters in Ahsoka are out of fucking character. They're not the same characters anymore, and it makes no fucking sense with Sabine, being like this.
Fuck this. God damn, I can't go back 10 seconds. Where is this dumbass scene?
Look, go back if you can.
I'm trying to.
No, go forth. There was one
Forth.
scene we just needed to address here.
Let's see. This goes.
That's when they that's well, at least when they're holding the ship right there, when you see Ersa and so when you every time you see her try to it looks like she's gonna do facial expressions. Yeah, it's around this scene right here. It's really hard, but again, every time you see her face in every little single scene, there's no emotions. It's not like she's trying to do anything. Yeah, right.
She can't move her face because of the makeup.
Yeah, but no. Even here, the emotions just they're not there, dude. It's just like it's not good. You should have a proper acting coach. I'm sorry to tell you, Sarah Dawson and Disney, Dave. Come on,
Well, don't you know you can't criticize her? Otherwise, you're a bigot.
I don't know. Fuck, I want.
Oh, I'm a proud bigot. I'm a proud everything that they fucking call me.
It's just this one little part. The TIE fighters come in. TIE fighters.
Yeah, I know.
They can't just go.
Only two.
It doesn't matter. There's only two. They barely hit the wings of the shuttle when all they had to do was go move a little bit instead of like what?
Yeah.
Like, no damage to the shuttle except the stabilizer crashed. Okay, but
I will say
after everything that has happened, Thrawn should have been a little bit smarter to send a little bit more people there than just.
Or he could have just left the fucking planet. How about
he could have done that. Yeah, he could have done that too. He is not smart here. But we are just talking about when he sends the ships now. When we just talk about he sends ships, what he should have done if he's gonna send some fucking ships, send more ships. After everything that has happened, well, the idiots that the characters have kind of proven that they can kind of beat up his people. So maybe you should just send a lot more fucking troopers and everything to fucking kill them. A lot of them. And not just like two fucking fighters. Thrawn, you are
maybe a more tactical formation.
Yes, I was gonna get to that.
Strafing from higher up in the air, because again, these are lasers.
Yes, I was gonna get to that because Thrawn is a tactical fucking guy who understands how to do fucking war. That's
not
his
in
fucking
the live action show. He's a dumb as a
not in Rebels either. Not in Rebels either.
Because
he's
it's
just
fucking
stupid
Dave Filoni bullshit.
And that's just what I want to say. Thrawn would have known how to fucking do this. The real fucking Thrawn. This fucking Thrawn. Fuck no. He doesn't know shit. He's just stupid in a whole fucking show. He is AliExpress version of Thrawn.
Just this.
Also, could no one
boom, 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 boom.
aim?
Oh, ready? No, they can't. No one can aim.
Nobody
The blasters mean meaningless. The Star Destroyer is meaningless. Just this little part.
There, look at that. Look at her face.
Oh
look, there's no emotion. It's not like she's trying. It's so fucking bad. It's such a terrible face. She is Bella from Twilight. It is confirmed. Here.
Look.
She is Bella from Twilight.
And off it goes. Okay, just this particular part, like right there. All they have to do, veer to the left, veer to the right. Done. Ta-da!
Yep.
But nope. They continue on, and instead of any sort of tactical maneuvers,
That would require thought, sir.
On your
It's
show
good
is
writing.
your characters are only as smart as your writers, and
Yep,
that's
it's
all.
and this is good, you know. Dave Filoni is the savior.
Boom boom.
It's so bad. This is
Jesus.
so terrible.
Now, the only reason I can tell you why the big ship didn't take damage is because canonically, the TIE fighters are very cheaply made because the Emperor cut costs on making them. Just like that's why the Stormtroopers' armors don't do shit to defend them. It's about mass production, not about quality.
Anyway.
Only excuse I'd give this, other than
he kept on talking. Okay.
Fuck you.
Oh my god, this is just crash, boom, yay! Look, we're celebrating, yay, woohoo! Fuck this goddamn show. I'm sitting there. An acceptable loss. What? Every decision Thrawn has made for being this tactical genius has led to one problem after another.
Look at I'm just I hate every time I see Thrawn here. I get mad because one, his species
outside of being fucking fat.
They're supposed to take care of their body no matter what age they are. That's kind of part of their fucking species. But yeah, that's another case, and I don't care if people say, "Oh, that's nitpicking." No, it's not. I know the fucking
It's
species. One of my favorite species. So
it's not nitpicking. It's criticizing the lack of respect for the characters and how they've been established. And just
even you know what other another stupid thing with Thrawn in this whole show, when I really watched this episode, I could really see his wig. That he's using a fucking. I can really see that he's wearing a fucking wig, and it's so bad. They didn't put time to really do practical effects on him. It is just so bad.
Steve comes along and says, "Did nobody tell Filoni that the 15th time you have the big bad guy go, you must have seemed to defeat, you may have seemed to defeat me, but you have fallen into my clever trap. In the octuple triple bluff, it becomes parody." This is, it's just
and I do
beyond
have some news that kind of been talked about after this talk about this show.
Oh, yo, yo.
And yeah, and then she, had.
Why is this scene even happening? Bring the hyperspace ring into the atmosphere. Why? Take your fucking Star Destroyer and bring it up there. Bring it up there.
Because they're not smart in this show. Thrawn doesn't know what he's doing. This is not Thrawn.
It's fake suspense. You see how far away they are?
Yep.
But they get there in a matter of minutes or seconds. I mean,
there is absolutely no reason this scene should even be happening. But it's to create suspense, to create tension, to create a sense of urgency that hasn't been there at all. Why would you believe there's any sort of sense of urgency when it hasn't existed since the scene? Oh shit! Since the series started.
It's simple.
Why do the Night Sisters care about Thrawn and rebuilding the Empire? Aren't they like evil, neutral, or something? I don't know. Who knows about the Night Sisters? Raise your hand.
Who knows about them in this fucking universe right here, and what the hell they're doing with these characters?
They're serving Thrawn for some reason.
Maybe maybe they fucked him. Who knows?
I mean,
maybe he's good in bed.
Get on.
How do you think he supplied? Here you go. I got the solution. They made a 4-way OnlyFans, and that's how they supplied the army for the troops they got on that ship on that planet.
Exactly. You found it out, man. Do you work with Dave Filoni?
I can't give those secrets away. See, the thing is, you would think Thrawn would be the one giving it to them, but the Night Sisters use that magic for that kinky shit. That's what gets the.
I mean, they do have the 3 crystal balls of bondage.
Yeah.
Yep. And look at the Space Moses right here. He's in the back here. Finally getting to touch his woman again.
Oh, they're just friends though.
Mm. Hey, don't you remember the video? Don't you remember? Don't you remember the video I showed you? She sucked him off.
Oh, I love. Oh God, that
What?
was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. She sucked him off, so they're more than friends.
the way she comes out of the pot is like, what were you doing down there? What were you doing,
Yes.
Sabine?
Yes. Why does he look so satisfied? And why do you look so proud of yourself? A lot of
So,
questions
did the
there.
Night Sisters of Dathomir? Were they against Palpatine?
No, no. Actually, I mean, they supplied Dooku with Savage. That was his name. Whenever he in the show
Savage, yeah, the Savage brother of
of Maul.
Maul. I
Yeah,
hated
whenever
Savage. Yeah, it was so fucking ridiculous. Should never been existed before.
whenever Palpatine was like, your apprentice has gotten too powerful. I feel like you're going to use her to overthrow me. Get rid of her or I'll kill you. And Dooku was like, okay. And then he tried to have Ventress killed. And
Fake
then
Ventress.
yeah. And then he went to the Night Sisters. Hey, he's like, hey, unfortunately, Ventress, fell in battle. I need a new apprentice. Give me that guy. And, so Dooku got his apprentices from Dathomir. So they did work with the Empire, and they did hate the Jedi.
Oh God, this is just.
So they have advanced, and I understand if they were in starships, I get it, how they can avoid the lasers, maybe, but they have advanced, aiming systems, and these guys are riding in on horseback.
Nothing. Just nothing happening. Nothing. Boom. They just no. Absolutely no aims. Like all these blasts.
Isn't it funny?
So far,
it funny that when you
so
look at
far
this,
away from them.
yep.
Like,
But isn't it funny when you look at this? It looks like Rings
zero
of
accuracy.
Power from Amazon in space. It looks actually exactly the same as Rings of Power.
I didn't watch Rings of Power.
Well, power to you, man.
No, just oh God.
I watched episode 1. I was like, nah, I'm not enjoying this.
And
all of them survive this. There's nothing. They use the Force, because again, Sabine, she has Force. She is Force sensitive.
She hadn't tapped it into it yet. She was like, Sabine, help. Help Ezra. I was like, with
help
what?
Ezra.
What the fuck is she gonna do? Please enlighten me. What the fuck?
All of a sudden.
But no, again, to people out there, there was never hinted for her to be a fucking Force sensitive, and she was never supposed to be a fucking Force sensitive.
Never.
It is a stupid retcon.
Well, they
we know why stormtroopers. Oh, yep. Not only do stormtroopers miss, but the TIE fighters miss, and the Star Destroyer misses, and all this other stuff.
Everything misses.
Don't you know, Jason? They needed another female for the. They said, "Oh, a man has the Force. We need to have the outnumber them."
Oh, remember, Force is female, so. Again, give me my hand. And then we have this whole battle that was so
could have been done so
slow.
Look how slow this fucking shit is.
I was saying
again. Look at how short the lightsabers are. Me and you, Kilter, we talked about their new type of lightsabers they're using in the show, and the new lightsaber stuff makes so good.
My God!
But you know what I mean, Kilted. We talked about the new stuff they're using for the lightsabers, and they're like, they look better. They are so much better.
No, they don't. They look like shit. They're a distraction. Sorry, no, they're fucking the familiar.
No, but
I was actually when me and my girlfriend were watching, I was like, man, those swings are so slow. Like I remember watching older movies where they were just like swatting away. Like, I mean, granted, yeah, they're swatting at nothing, but
Oh my god! And the fucking
Yeah.
invincible Beskar armor that just I'm gonna block it with my arm. Like, fuck off.
I mean,
Yeah,
that is what Beskar
yeah,
does.
yeah, but again, here again, the lightsabers looks really fucking bad. They look like baseball bats all over again. They didn't really finish up good with the post
You're all
production
dead.
and all the shit. And a lot of these things,
Look at the
and,
face.
and a lot of a lot of these fights that we are seeing through here and later on, a lot of them should have been cut up. They should have been sliced up. When you see when the lightsaber hits, you see it kind of actually goes through them, but you don't know
Nope.
it's just
Nope.
a
It's
little
Disney. Can't do that.
damage. Yep, I know.
Hey,
Can't do that. Nope. Can't do
correct me
that.
if I'm
Oh,
wrong,
you're
Jason,
bringing
but
it back
don't you
to life.
need don't you have to use the force and the force perception to block blaster bolts with your lightsaber? Like, you have to use like the force predict where the bolts are going to be.
Oh, I don't remember at this time.
I mean, you would think so, unless, of course, you're the almighty Sabine,
Yeah.
who's been blocking laser bolts since she picked up the fucking lightsaber. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, look. They get back up. Ooh. This could have been such a cool scene.
So this is where we have, you know, the thing with the quote unquote Death Trooper book, the Death Trooper book and Red Harvest book and the virus stuff with alchemy and stuff. That's where they stole that from.
So essentially, all the red ribbon, tie a red ribbon round the stormtrooper's arm, was fucking meaningless because the fan theory was that they were already dead. They were already zombie stormtroopers because they had the red trappings and their armor was fixed and all this other stuff. That was just a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, but see, now you're giving them too much credit.
Meaningless. Well, again, hope. Why do you watch this if you don't like it? Because I love Star Wars and I want better shit. That's why That's why. Okay, I give everything an opportunity to either be really good or hot garbage. Unfortunately, most of the crap we're getting is hot garbage. Why didn't the Star Destroyer just go out to the hyperspace ring? Well, because if that would have happened, this would have been a really, really short episode. Or maybe, I don't know. Fuck. I'm sorry, it just makes absolutely no sense. You can't tell me, you cannot justify bringing the hyperspace ring into atmosphere to connect to the Star Destroyer and then fly off into space.
They had to give the heroes a chance. Don't you know?
Yeah.
They had to give them.
Fucking Thrawn is this
But
technical genius.
oh yeah, she should have been, but he's not. Well, no, when I do think about it, you know, I had to think about the New Hope and other stuff I've read in the Expand universe and stuff, and yeah, you do kind of use kind of the Force a little too to like deflect lights, you know, lasers and shits.
It's the whole thing is supposed to use the force to predict where they're going because the force lets you like see a glimpse into the future, like not really see the future, but you can sense the future, I guess.
So Frostfang, Filoni. Okay, so Frostfang says Filoni can't create anything original, but then again, would we attack him for making something new? That's what the detractors say. So I'm going to say this: I don't care if he's copying off of something or ripping something out. Just good writing, good delivery, something that makes a little bit more sense than this. I understand. A lot of people are running out of ideas. Star Wars was not exactly an original idea. It was taken from all different things that George Lucas was a fan of, and he melded it together with a decent presentation. That's all we're asking for.
Everything is a copy of everything.
Decent presentation. That's it. And I don't think that's too much to ask. This stuff. If Thrawn, you claim that Thrawn is this genius, this masterful tactician, and all this other stuff, and I know I'm fucking beating a dead horse saying it over and over again. If you're going to do that, if he's described that way, write him that way, act him that way, put him in situations where he legitimately outsmarts the other heroes. Nothing in this episode, especially, shows off that tactical genius.
But don't you know there were acceptable losses?
When your forces are dwindling as much as Thrawn's forces are, there are no acceptable losses, regardless of where you think you're going to go. Oh, and it's not, and I'm not even finished ripping this shit fucking part.
No, my God.
Eventually we're going to get, okay, we do get diamonds in the rough every now and then. We do get live action One Piece. We did get Arcane. And yes, I keep on bringing those up, and I will continue to bring those up because they are well done heroes' journeys, fantastic stories, fantastic adaptation in One Piece with an actual, in the case of Arcane, fantastic hero's journey, even the villain's journey, even when it, whether it's Jinx, whether it's fucking hell, Silco, Jinx, Silco, Vi, and Echo. They each one of those, just off the top of, just because I can't remember anybody else's fucking name, they have fantastic journeys, maturing, progressing as characters. They go through problems. They suffer massive loss in the case of Vi and Jinx. Even going so far as losing each other. And it's so well done. They're not Mary Sue's. Shit's not handed to them. Vi gets her ass beat in prison and forgotten about before the guard comes and pretty much breaks her out to get information out of her. What is so goddamn difficult about writing a story? A story? Huh?
Sorry, and sorry, Canadian.
Writing a character, writing a story similar to that. Like, there's nothing wrong with a strong female character that gets beaten, not, that loses, that has to struggle. Why? What is so wrong with that? Ellen Ripley lost her entire crew, came out of the end scared shitless and traumatized, but we loved her as a character. She came back in Aliens and whipped ass, still dealing with this trauma. Sarah Connor lost all kinds of shit. Faced with the ordeals that she went through, she came out like a badass, had to deal with all that stuff. What just, and Alita, Battle Angel Alita, ripped apart, cut up, and I didn't read the manga, but just talking about the movie, was
Yeah, the
not
movie itself.
handed shit. Okay, these characters go through struggle. The thing that gets people to gravitate towards a character, gets them to enjoy them, to love them, to relate with them, is not the superficial nonsense. It's not their sex, their gender, their sexuality, the skin tone, where they're from, all this other shit. It's the struggles that they go through and how they deal with those struggles, and that is, and the journey that they go on in the stories, the movies, the TV shows, the comics, the manga, whatever it is you're reading about. That is what people relate to the most, not the superficial nonsense that is being shoved down our throats with these fucking check boxes crap.
Yep.
Why can't we get more shit like that?
We do get
Because of
once in a
reason.
while. Unfortunately, we just get once in a while. Once in a while, there will be some. Once in a while is too little.
Fucking Hollywood is not gonna. They just can't learn from anything. And if you criticize it, if you criticize their nonsense, well, you're an istophobe. Well, I'm a fucking istophobe, then. Fuck this goddamn show. Shit. Fuck you and fuck you and fuck you. Where's the rest of the nonsense? Oh, this was. I can kind of, sort of compliment this fight scene.
Compliment! It was one of the worst fucking fight scenes I've seen in a long time. It's the worst fight scene. Like,
It was not. It was not the worst fight scene. No, we're talking about the fight scenes in this series.
I'm talking about I'm talking about a series too, and this is also one of the fucking worst ones.
I don't think it was that bad.
It was so fucking slow. Jesus Christ. So many opportunities where they could have lost their fucking sabers and gotten killed, and it's just so fucking much.
Again, I ask, why didn't they shoot her? Why didn't they shoot?
I don't understand. What is this idea of, you go on ahead of me, I'll take care of her? It's like, you all three have lightsabers. cut her up like a fucking Ginsu, and move on. 5 seconds versus 10 minutes. This
Yep.
fight is mine. Like, no? What? Huh? Why does this title exist? Member berries. Strictly for member berries. Oh, look, I'm a badass. Oh, look, they're right behind her. Look, go, stab her. Stab her right there. Just walk up behind her and stab her ass. And if she turns around and blocks your shit, Ahsoka, stab her, Ginsu.
Again, why didn't they shoot her?
It's like this fucking. I'm gonna say this.
God,
I'm just gonna say this for fun. I'm just gonna say this. Even though I hated Power Rangers Cosmic Fury, they had a lot better fights than this fucking episode.
No, this is bullshit.
And there we have, of course, based on the Death Trooper book again. And now she's fine.
Oh
For
God!
every fuck
If I actually recorded my live reaction to this, you might have to go to the hospital for alcohol poisoning because
if you watch every stream I've ever done, you probably go to the hospital or
fucking
die.
hell.
Because I say fucking every little
This.
single sentence. But this fucking scene is finally, oh, now she can finally use the Force properly. Oh my God, she's a Jedi. Oh my God. And I
She's a
saw people out there,
Jedi,
and apparently,
seal clap.
everything.
Seal clap.
And oh, look at that face. There's Bella.
But then
from
once
Twilight.
she was able to use
Yes.
it, she was really just great at it. She was immediately able to.
Yeah.
So I have questions. Go. So I have questions.
If I don't remember
and
wrong, I think they did something similar in Rebels. If I don't remember wrong,
You know,
So I
that's
think
fine.
It is.
You wanna-
it is a
you
little
wanna-
throwback to Rebels with that whole stupid thing. That
You want to turn Sabine into a Mary Sue that does not suffer any consequences for her stupidity? That's fine. That's sure. Okay. But do we all remember what he's jumping up onto and what's up there waiting for him?
An army?
Two stormtroopers with blasters.
Yeah, they could have just shot him. Could have just fucking
I'm
shot him
sitting
right
there.
there.
I'm sitting there. They're sitting right there on the platform, and I'm screaming, "Shoot him! Just
Yep.
I'm fucking Troy from
Yep.
Swamp People.
Could've-
Shoot him!
Yep.
Just shoot him!
Yeah,
Shoot
could've
him,
just
Jacob!
fucking shot
Shoot him! Like over and fucking over again. And I'm cursing. Again.
Yep.
Christ Almighty! Oh,
Yeah,
but it's good writing. Dave Filoni is the best. Everybody! Oh! Fuck!
He was just floating in
you have to do
midair.
is shoot him.
Well, they can't hit a still target. Don't you know?
Could at least go through the motions of the stupidity. We all know stormtroopers can't hit the broadside of a goddamn barn with a tracking device.
But I could have done so much more with this scene to make it more intense, more interesting. This was really terrible. And then
you wait till the last second. You wait till the last goddamn second when he starts going down because what? No, that's just keep as he's jumping. You use the. Oh, I'm gonna wait till he starts falling because
then she's gonna show how powerful she is because she's gonna show how powerful she is. There we go. Now she finally can show how powerful she is because she's super powerful. She's
all of a sudden
woman.
able to master.
She's a woman.
She's
a woman. That's why.
Even though she's had no clues, no tips, no anything, no inkling of any sort of ability to use the Force, to harness the Force, to push anything until her ass is getting choked up on a wall. I'm like, kill him, choke her, dead.
Yep.
And she pulls the lightsaber and wins the day, saves it. I'm the bestest ever.
Yep.
This is poor character writing.
It is.
Gradual progression with abilities, not all of a sudden, snap of a finger, I can do all this crap.
Oh.
Like that's just bad. I'm sorry.
You disappeared.
What?
You disappeared for a little bit.
I didn't.
Oh,
he didn't disappear for me.
I'll say it again. Gradual character progression. If a character is supposed to have abilities, you don't just all of a sudden, in this case, with the Force, you don't just all of a sudden give them to them at the snap of a finger when, I can pull a lightsaber, now I have it. Well, what about Luke? Luke could not do that. I'm sorry. He
Nope.
had to go find and get trained to do any of this
Yep.
stuff. He couldn't. Luke Skywalker couldn't lift a goddamn pebble training with Yoda.
Nope.
But Sabine, right here, I pulled a lightsaber and saved the day. And
Now she can do
all of a sudden,
everything.
I can push a human body up.
She can do everything. Every little single thing.
I can do anything you can do better. I can do anything better than you.
And she's a female. That's also why. Force is female. So
No, like some sort of like a couple of little things in this entire series could have made it just a little bit better. Struggle, accountability. If they would have stripped not her clothes, stripped. Well, anyway, I'm distracting myself.
They
now.
would have. Oh, they would have had your viewership 100% if they did that.
They would have stripped her of her command on the verge of a court-martial, that would have made that entire scene 100 times better. Actual accountability for her disobeying the council. Accountability for the death of 2 X-Wing pilots.
The reason she became so strong in the Force is because she sucked Ersa. That's
because
why.
She has a JJ.
And she sucked off, she sucked off Ersa, and then, she got the sperm in her mouth. Made her stronger.
Oh my God, my hands are shaking, so I'm struggling. Look, I'm struggling. Her hands are shaking, so she's struggling, so she's not a master of it. Fuck off.
Well, look at that. Her face is not struggling, so it's bad acting.
It's Ezra's O face. That's the face.
Yep. And then he almost falls down, and then
here's the thing.
Pops up.
He has to help himself up. They're not doing anything.
Nope.
They're not fucking doing
nothing.
Anything.
Well, here you go. Here's the excuse. They're the zombie troopers. They're
zombie troopers were shooting at them. Like, this is the future of Star Wars writing. And as long as you seal clap for this nonsense, we are not going to get anything better. You hate Star Wars? No, I don't. I hate this nonsensical garbage writing.
Yep. The corporation fiction is terrible.
These things could have just been done so much better. And of course, all this leads to even more nonsense. Because we're going to keep on
it
going.
Is so bad.
And of course, leaving Ezra. I'm not even going to talk about how they just fuck all this stupid shit. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead.
Yeah. But what happens when she kills her? She should have been cut up in 2 when you see the sabers going in her.
Yeah, it's Disney. I can't. It's.
I know. It should have. It should have. They should have done that.
They need to. They need to grow. They need to grow a set when it comes to using the lightsabers and using actual lethal force instead of she got a scratch across her chest. Like, no, just show something, Disney. Well,
so the flesh of her belly got slapped and she died instantly, but Sabine got gut punched.
Lived. This is the choreography in this fucking series are so fucking bad. I just can't handle it.
She's terrible.
Pisses me off.
Absolutely fucking terrible.
As a person who has done martial arts and done stuff for theater and fighting for theater, it's just like, and I'm really into it. It's just so fucking terrible.
Wait, are these the undead troopers? Because that fucker got hit with a blaster and he stood up.
Yeah.
Where's he going? Where the fuck was he going? Where the fuck was he going?
He can't see properly. Don't you know that those helmets cut off their vision?
This is so bad.
Every 5 seconds.
Oh God! Even when you stop it like that, you can see every little single thing they could have done with the choreograph, and it's just like, no, dude, you need better people who choreograph stuff. You really have to.
Plink. Plink. Oh. On his shoulder. Hit him on his shoulder.
Yeah.
He's dead. Okay, so this guy that just got hit with the blaster right there, the big light show right there. Okay. He goes down. Okay. No, he's not the one that got up. But this one right here. Where the No. Oh no, yeah. He gets back up.
Yep.
The first stormtrooper in history. Are these the dead ones?
Yes.
These might be the dead ones.
We'll
go with these are the dead ones still.
They are, because they arrived after Sabine. Remember, because this is the scene where Ahsoka and the sister is fighting, and then the Death Troopers that they've been holding the door. They've been closing all the doors behind them. They blasted the doors finally. They come up the stairs, and as soon as Sabine shows up, then all that.
Oh, Charlie says it shows like this that prove why Korean dramas and Japanese anime are kicking the West.
Oh fuck
Yeah.
yes, Korean and
right,
Japanese drama and other stuff is fucking
Apparently,
amazing.
I need to watch Alice in Borderland.
Yes,
I
you
need
have
to watch
to.
Alice in
Yes,
Borderland. Yeah, I've heard
and
enough. I've heard too
and the
many good
anime is good, the
Ah.
manga is good, and the live action adaptation is fucking amazing. I love the creator. Yeah, he's an amazing guy. So
Get stabbed. Merely a flesh wound. Sliced
Yep.
across. No, sliced on the shoulder. I'm melting dead. Yeah.
Yep.
But this guy, where the fuck is he going? Okay. Let's see. Where's what? Where's he going? Where is he going? Oh,
yeah, it's
what?
like what the fuck?
What?
Look
Where
at this
the fuck is he
choreograph. It's
going?
amazing. It's so good.
Okay. Oh, shut up, bitches. So
Oh,
obviously,
no, he looks like he's gonna suck him up
baby,
now.
apparently.
He's turning gay.
So we,
he's gonna have
obviously,
fun.
this is the last we see Ezra until the end of the show. He's putting the stormtrooper armor on. Cool, nice, nifty, whatever. This is a whole nother bundle of bullshit at the end. Oh, bye, Thrawn. Yep, we're gonna get into what the fuck is this ship?
Oh, their ship.
Oh, that's okay. That's Sabine.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, getting it on there. Blah 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 blah. Talk, and of course we're gonna fly off, and they're gone. He's done. They're gone. Okay, cool.
They didn't make
Back
it.
on the
And then
planet, we have talking and talking.
Yep.
What's the significance of this owl? Somebody said this owl, this little whatever fucking creature that she sees, is significant.
Fuck if I know.
Anybody know?
I
This
think
owl right there.
might have been something
She's-
from Rebels.
she-
Been a long time since I've seen
Yeah.
Rebels. I don't.
She's
remember
being
everything
invited to
that's going on.
Hogwarts. That's
Holy shit, Steve! Oh my goodness. Y'all give me a minute.
What the fuck's going on, bro?
Just go look at the Discord. Good Lord, have mercy. Okay.
Yeah, that might be.
heard-
I will
yeah.
represent the sister. That might. Yeah, if I don't remember, that might be the thing.
But what sister?
You know. Oh God, what's the character's name
The sister.
again?
Okay, the owl. Owl was the avatar of the sister from the Clone Wars and the Rebel series. But who's what? Quote the sister.
Nevermore.
What?
It is the ones, the Mortis gods, the son,
The brother,
the
the sister,
father,
the
and
father.
sister. Yes, I just got to
Okay.
that. You
I
have a
didn't read
whole
it.
arc. You should remember that also, Hashi. In the
But she died though, didn't she?
I don't remember. It's so
All three
long
of them.
since
Oh no,
I've seen
all
it.
three of them. All three of them died because the brother stabbed her. She took the hit for her father.
Yep.
Oh,
So I don't know if they are real dead. If what they're gonna do here.
I mean, they
something
are
is
living
coming out.
embodiments of the Force, so they
And now
might just
that-
like
And
die
now
for
they
a
are
little bit.
And now they are theories that Anakin took over or what the fuck it is with the whole shit. So we don't know what the fuck they're really doing with this episode, with the last episode here. Who is he who's calling to Balin and all that kind of stuff.
But by the way, Kilted, you lied to me earlier today. There was a cameo, you son of a bitch.
I wouldn't call that a cameo. A cameo is someone who shows up out of the blue from nowhere.
I mean, he did show up out of the blue from nowhere.
No, Anakin was in previous episodes. That's not a cameo.
I know, but still popped up.
He fucking shows up again, but this time he's a Force ghost. Fuck off, show.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say a little bit about that when we get to that because
Wait, hold on. Quick question: doesn't Ahsoka need
42.
to go through certain training to be able to see Anakin? Is it
Nothing
the
matters. Nothing
No,
matters here. Nothing matters here. And
nothing
then,
else
yeah,
matters.
but that's not the thing. The thing is that
Look
Anakin shows up in the dark
down.
robes, and he looks like he's from Revenge of the Sith again, and that's completely stupid. But the reason he is in white in Return of the Jedi is because he became one with the light, and he's finally became the guy, the chosen one that he was always supposed to be. It was a whole message why he was in white and not a black suit, and that was already established in the original Star
Okay.
Wars and a lot of that. But in this one, you have Anakin looking like from the Revenge of the Sith, and so he again broke continuity. And why the fuck was Anakin not? Why didn't he meet his son? Why didn't he talk to his son, his daughter,
Was
his
Luke Skywalker.
family?
So, Art comes to save the day on StarWarsFandom.com. The Ones, also known as the Mortis Gods, were a powerful family of Force wielders
Yep.
that
Yep.
resided on the planet Mortis. They consisted of the son, who aligned with the dark side of the Force, the daughter, who aligned with the light side of the Force, and the father, who represented the balance of the Force. Both the son and the daughter were immortal so long as the father remained alive. The Ones were also depicted as sculptures on the extragalactic planet of Peridia. Ah, okay. So
Yep.
that's.
Yep.
Oh, is that what? Okay. Carved into the
Yep.
face of a rocky mountain overlooking a valley towards a starry peak. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is what. My goodness. Thank you, Steve, again. Holy shit. Anyway, okay. Close fucking Discord. Shit.
Yep. But no,
Uh,
that is
that's what
right.
Balin's
That is
looking
right.
for. That's what Balin's doing. Okay.
But a lot of people think that there is another character who is calling out to him.
Maybe the
That is
father.
no.
I'm pretty sure
Her
the father
name,
died.
yeah. No, that character. I never know
Oh,
how to pronounce her name. I don't know how to pronounce her fucking name because but she's from the expanded universe, and she's one of the most dangerous, crazy, beast characters ever in Star Wars with the Force. And people, Abeloth was her name.
what in the actual
Uh,
fuck does this entire scene mean? Huh?
I'm
I
here.
volunteer as tribute. Oh my fucking
I don't
god.
know if she's, but what we're this we don't know. But yeah, people think that it's Abeloth who thinks that are speaking to Balin,
What?
and she was the bringer. She
Oh,
was known as the bringer of chaos, extremely powerful force entity, um, and all that kind of stuff.
no one's really dead.
And her children is also the son and the daughter, like in the expanded universe and shit. So they think that's her calling out to him here from this, the scene from Lord of the
So
Rings.
I guess
So
this
that's
would
the
be
father. That's the
this is the
father.
father. Yeah.
The other one is the son, and the other one is the
The
sister.
Holy Spirit.
Oh, damn it! You God, quit stealing my jokes.
Gotta be faster than that. That's what she said.
So this is the
Okay.
last scene we will ever get to see Steven.
Yep. Unless they film
God,
something else, but I doubt that.
I don't know. They own us. Oh God.
Yeah, they probably could.
Can
They're
you
probably gonna.
imagine? No.
Yep, that's what they're gonna do.
There's no possible way
That is a
Disney
possibility.
would do. I don't even want to think about it.
They're
Like
doing it to James Earl
CG,
Jones. What's stopping them from doing it to
CG.
him?
Oh, you are gonna lose. So no CG his face onto another actor because oh man, you would have so many people losing their collective shit if they did that.
Disney doesn't care. I'm pretty sure anyone who works on Star Wars has to sign the contract that says they have to do the whole face thing.
Yeah.
Like,
And I just remembered from Clone Wars that after because the son died, so after the son died, the father himself died, and disappearing into the Force, and with all of this, the ones were destroyed, and Mortis itself disappeared in a flash of a light, you can say, and leaving the Jedi returning and all that, but there was no evidence that the planet was ever existed or anything. That was nobody there. Yada yada. It's so what they are doing with that whole thing from Clone Wars right there that I just mentioned, like with the son and father and them, all of them dying and shit like that. In it is Dave Filoni again, and it's he can retcon it that they will come back. They
Those are
didn't really die.
coffins.
Oh, I
That
thought
you
it was.
know,
I thought it was just people who were sleeping in cryo sleep.
Cryo
May-
sleep
may-
or coffins? What do you
Mhm.
think?
maybe they have more Death-ish troopers in there.
That is also a
Who knows?
possibility.
A lot more soldiers, Death troopers.
Like the 2 little zombie troopers that were left behind to choke Sabine.
Stuff like
And,
that.
Ezra.
Well, if they can't
No.
choke her, Ezra already did that.
Oh, let's see what we got here. Okay, so Bold and Embrace. Maybe he thinks he will become the new father and bring balance. He said he would break the cycle. What y'all think?
I think it's all just a bunch of bullshit until Dave Filoni actually figure out what he wants to do, and then he's gonna come up with whatever we suspect. It's gonna be better than what actually is gonna happen.
Yep.
Yep.
I think
shallow
honestly,
shit.
I honestly think, and they're just gonna say, "Oh, well, he died. We're just gonna kill this whole storyline off." That's what I honestly think is gonna happen.
Just pay respects to him. Recast the character. I mean, people should understand that. Balin Skull, for the most part, interesting character. And just leaving it flat like that would, yeah. We're just going to kill off your character. I think that would be worse. I think that would legitimately be worse.
They're gonna Chitala him and kill him off screen with a disease.
Oh, yeah, this is Disney.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, Steve says, I'd say, let's see, I'd say it was coffins if it didn't have the lights on the end indicating something is using it back. That's true.
Like I said, cryo sleep is a thing in this universe with
Yes.
Han Solo.
Yeah, well, that's not cryo sleep. That's carbonite.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Carbonite sleep.
All style, no substance. Yes. No substance whatsoever. Shallow, superficial. Member berries. Look at me. Look at me. He vadered. It's red. Oh my God, it's red. Speaking of it's red, somebody go look to see if Grizzly's got a new video up. Just look up Ahsoka shills. His channel will show up. Yep, Balin was the most interesting character. A lot of people thought he was going to die. That Shin was going to be the one to kill him.
Well, I mean, the Sith always betray one another.
But they're not Sith. He's just a mercenary. He's a Force user. He's just a Force user.
They are basically, in a way, people just call them Dark Jedi to a certain point. That's what they call them at a certain point.
Okay, come on. I don't want to fucking. Oh, and now we get to so many problems. Come on, Blue Man Group. Keep going. The end. The end of the season, the end of the episode. That's coming. Come on.
But don't you know Thrawn won the war? So he said you may have won.
Shit. Fucking that's. Okay, so it's got 2 A wings or B wings. B wings, A wings, escorting him in.
I thought it was a Y wing.
No, there's not. No, that's an Imperial shuttle. So, heel versus babyface, as would heel versus babyface, posted these wonderful questions, and I had the same questions, although I had a few extra ones from him.
I know Ark. Yeah.
How did Ezra steal an Imperial shuttle?
And how did I not figure it out or anything? Why didn't I get alarmed by it? Or there's a lot of questions we have to this. How and how didn't the Thrawn or any of them
notice an Imperial shuttle leaving the Star Destroyer? Didn't set off any bells and whistles and alarms or anything like that. The other question, of course, is how did he know where to go?
Because he trusted the Force. Don't you know?
Okay.
The Force is basically your Dissect Machina.
So, because he's being escorted right here, I'm going to skip over the question of why wasn't his shuttle blown to pieces when it entered Republic space. So we can only assume, we have to assume, because he's being escorted by the A-Wings, right? I got to look that up now. God damn it. Because I got to remember, Star Wars B-Wing. Okay, the B-Wing. Okay, the B-Wing is the bomber. But those are A-Wings. Yep. The A-Wing, I always thought that was a cool ship. I had one. My brother had a model of it. I broke it. So they're being escorted. He's being escorted by two B-Wings. A-Wings. God damn it. I said it again.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Steve. Yes, I know. My brain started working. It malfunctioned a little bit, but, it should be pretty obvious because they're shaped like A's, dumbass. Anyway, B-Wing, Bomber Wing. So he's being escorted. Cool. Nifty, right? So we can just go over that. So he identified himself some way, shape, or form. But that doesn't make any sense. He's just being escorted. If he's being escorted, then he should have said something, who he is, what he is, and they wouldn't be waiting for him with guns drawn, right?
You're giving the writers too much credit.
I'm asking legitimate questions of the people who claim that we are reaching to find problems with these episodes.
Yeah.
I'm
and
sorry.
Also, and
This
also
is
remember
legitimate story writing errors. Going just the
Yeah.
number one. How did he steal an Imperial shuttle without Thrawn knowing this happened? Which
Or
goes back
blasting him out of the sky.
which goes back many, 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 many episodes when Hera just fucked off from the Republic fleet, stealing essentially a ship to fly across the galaxy with 5 X-wings, and they just let her go. No. Anyway, just no radio chatter, no disagreements, no nothing. Hey, we're just fucking off into another go. Yeah, I'm disobeying direct orders from the council. Anyway, let's keep going with this bullshit. Okay,
But she's a strong,
cool.
independent woman who doesn't listen to the council.
I hate you so much. So we question this, and they're all walking up, and I just kind of wonder. I want to see their mannerisms, the casting characters. Oh, look, there we go. Hera had the gratuitous booty shot, the one. There you go. Look at that. So
I knew that's what you were
they're
stopping
armed. No, it wasn't actually. I don't remember whether or not they showed it or not. But hey, this is more. Oh my God! This reminds me of more stupidity from the very first fucking episode. This is more security than the moron who was transporting a prisoner of war, essentially. When fucking hell, when Balin and Shin show up, this is more security when we assume that Ezra announced himself because he's not a debris field out in space because he's in an Imperial fucking shuttle. Why do you care? Because I want better Star Wars. It doesn't have to be astronomically better, just half as better as this. But
you're asking a little too much with that.
Apparently so. So, didn't this poor bastard die in the first episode? Little fish man?
Are you trying to say that all feminist race look the same?
He's just a xenophobe, He's just a xenophobe. He thinks
Oh,
everyone
yes,
is
I'm
the same.
sorry. I hate plastic aliens. Oh, God. Don't ask questions. Just consume product and get excited for next product. Quantity over quality. I just, like, guns drawn, all this other stuff. So, my final question to this bullshit. Okay? I fully expected this to be Luke Skywalker. I really did. I legitimately expect. I don't know why. It's like Luke Skywalker just
Why would he
show
even
up from
be
out of nowhere.
there?
I mean, it would be the end all be all member berry. Look at me, Disney Star Wars Filoni. But no, this ignorant motherfucker had all kinds of time, flying through space. Why in the actual fuck? Drink again. Take another shot. Is he still wearing the helmet?
Because he's a fucking dumbass, and they should have just
Because-
shot him straight there and then.
You.
If
See, the
that was
problem is
me,
with
I
the-
would have taken off my fucking helmet. Why would I use my helmet in the fucking ship?
He
I would
had-
just
See, the
fucking take it
problem is
off.
Kilton, you're thinking, and that's your issue.
But it is, a film mechanic to, try to create some suspense.
We all
some,
knew it was Ezra, though. There wasn't no damn
Ezra, yeah.
suspense.
But they were trying to do that, That's what they tried to do, but it didn't work. They did it the wrong way. It didn't work, and it looked retarded. And I just remembered one thing, because I do remember when I had to go back and think about, fucking Clone Wars that I've not thought about for years because I fucking hate it. But yeah, I do remember
He's
the
got guns
owl.
pointed at him, and he still has the
Yes.
fucking helmet on. And it doesn't
But-
until discount C-3PO. Fucking
R2D2.
Oh, God. Whatever.
Mm,
Oh,
yeah.
look at me! Hi.
But I
Discount
do
R-
remember the owl. I do
Hu-
remember the
uh,
owl. I just
Hu
want to say this.
Yang- Hu Yang is discount C-3PO. Like they're trying to recreate
No, they did that in the start with them.
characteristics
It's
of
been a
all
shit
these
character
droids,
all
these
the way.
beloved droids, and of course you have some fans that are just fucking
Yeah.
eating it up like ambrosia.
Yeah, but
just
I remember the connection with the daughter and the owl right now, and I also remember that
Oh my
the,
God!
uh,
look at
the,
that
the owl was actually in
background.
Mandalorian.
Okay.
People actually seem to forget that the owl was in Mandalorian. When Ahsoka and Din Djarin meets, you can see the owl sitting up there. So it was teased with the owl in the Mandalorian, and then I remember it now, and we have also the owl now. I had to really go in my fucking mind of all this fucking bullshit of Disney Star Wars and all that fucking crap. I had to go the shit, dude. But yeah, so I do remember the owl now. I hate when I don't remember shit sometimes, but it's a long time since I've seen the show. But
Oh, Steve
Chopper.
coming through. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now Chopper had to get close enough to smell Ersa's balls to see if he confirms have been sent. I do like that one, but here again, they show that Chopper kind of knew who it was and all that, even though he was wearing the suit and everything. It was terrible. It was just really bad storytelling. He should have just taken off the helmet in the ship, just go out with
He
no
could have
fucking
taken off
helmet.
the whole suit because I mean,
Yeah, he could have done that too.
the argument here, he left his pants back on the planet for Sabine. Yeah, well, Sabine was
Yeah,
wearing
so
the
she can
pants
have
when they were
something to
riding back on the
smell.
wargs.
She needs something to smell.
Yeah. She needs
Sniff,
something to
sniff,
smell
baby.
and sniff it.
Oh God. Ah.
Maybe okay, this is gonna be a little, I don't know, I guess detail, but for those of you who don't know, whenever guys, bleh, sometimes you get a little dribble on your pants, and he tossed the pants
Wow,
back there.
we're
So
going there, huh?
So he can remember, she can have the smell and the taste, to remind her. That's the noise he made when he finished.
Oh my God.
Hey, look, it's better
Yeah.
jokes than what Star Wars has given us.
Yep. But yeah, we have this fucking scene.
That's
right
about the
here.
only redeeming thing is they didn't discover Earth.
No, they
Give me a nod.
did that in the comics.
Oh no.
Oh, that was one comic. You have Han Solo dying on Earth, and then Indiana Jones finds him.
Oh Jesus Christ.
There was
Yeah,
another one where
This
like
whole
a
oh God, this
a
whole
random
Yeah, but
Jedi
then-
went to Earth, and he tried to block bullets, but what happens because he was used to blocking, blasters, but the bullets went through the lightsaber as melted lead and blasted the Jedi in the face.
Oh.
Because it's a piece of metal and not a piece of bit of plasma.
But it was non-canon though.
Yes,
Thank
it was
to
non-canon.
oh my
It's
Jesus
non-canon.
Christ. Hold on. Back this stupidity up.
And then she feels she's feeling something. There's something out there. It's
a shadow. You
Yep.
did well. You're the reason why we're stuck on this planet. You're the reason why Thrawn is made his way home. You're the reason why all this nonsense even happened. You did well. What? Did I?
Also,
Jesus Christ, how long is this fucking pause? Oh my god.
This is what they've done the whole show, dude.
Yeah, I know, but I just
How is Sabine, who just now learned to use the Force, is able to see Force ghosts?
It's insinuating that she felt something.
Yeah, she felt. She
Not
didn't
that
see it.
she
She
saw
didn't.
anything.
No, she felt it. She felt
I
it.
will.
And
I'm not necessarily defending the show, but I don't think it came across that she saw anything.
No, she didn't see it.
I don't think either
No.
one of them saw anything.
No, they didn't.
Oh god,
They didn't
we'll never
see.
know.
They didn't
I'm
look.
so glad I didn't watch that series. I'm so happy that I did not watch fucking WandaVision because I heard the build up, the first few episodes were just, it was going so well and it was great and it was setting this up and setting that up and it just completely shat the bed like fucking.
No, it was a good show, and they turned into just another Marvel fight.
Are they setting up Mephisto? Showrunner says, who? Off. Oh my god.
Yeah.
They keep teasing it, dude, because they keep going to hell for some reason.
The whole Marvel, Disney, everything is going to hell in a handbasket. Did I? Thrawn got away. Yes, you are correct.
Yeah.
It's all your fault. Sorry. This goddamn show. Oh, but this line. Ezra got home, and thanks to you.
Why didn't Ezra try to kill Thrawn while he was on the ship?
Don't know. You would think, since he tried to say, "Oh, this is," I don't know anything about this fucking character, but the fact that in the was it Rebels or Clone Wars? Into
Rebels.
That he sacrificed himself to get Thrawn the fuck out, that maybe he would have tried to do the same thing instead of, I'm going home now. What?
They destroyed that whole plot line of him sacrificing himself for nothing. Now Thrawn is back. And where is Luke Skywalker in all of this?
Don't know. You did well. Did I? No, not really.
Luke who?
It's all your fault.
It's all your fault.
Ezra got home. How do you know that? Like,
yeah,
okay,
she knows. She knows.
Okay, so what I do after I watch if I don't get to watch the episode until the afternoon, I go fucking YouTube silent. Absolutely YouTube, which is horrible for me because I don't know how to focus on one thing at a time. I have to have YouTube playing in my ear, whether it's Asmongold, Gary, fucking EFAP, or whatever. I got to have something listening to while I'm working. I watched this shit first thing this morning. That is how intent I was on getting it done. I'm waiting in line. I watched the first 15 minutes and was trying desperately, because my son was in the van with me, not to curse up a storm. As soon as I dropped him off, I called my dad and went, what the action? I was hot and heated. And that was just after the first 15 minutes. Then I watched the rest of it and just, oh my God, I ran into Hoshi at a job site and I just walked up to him and went, it's shit. It's absolute shit.
Yep.
And just one nonsensical decision after another, after another, after another. That's what this entire series has been. When you write the characters to be so stupid, making stupid decisions, whether they're selfish or for whatever reason, they're stupid. From the opening scene of Ahsoka, transporting a prisoner of war, I'm going to call their bluff and welcome them onto the ship. What? When characters have to make stupid decisions in order to move the plot along, that's with contrivance, coincidence, one after another, that I cannot applaud. I cannot be happy for any sort of writing.
Why not just do like what they did in the very first Star Wars movie? Get an old Republic, code, like, oh, it's an old code, but it checks out. That joke. They could hire a smuggler.
Oh, you mean like Obi-Wan copied off of a video game? swimming underwater to get into the base. Jesus God.
Yeah.
Jedi Survivor. Copied a scene out of a video game.
Of course.
Same
Of course.
location, right? My understanding, same method of getting into this base. The
You would
exact
think they would put up,
location.
more defenses underwater.
There were no defenses underwater. Good God. Whoa, Doug, how are you doing? Star Wars is dead. But Kathleen Kennedy and Dave Filoni are still going to be resuscitating the dead corpse of Star Wars, just like the Witches of Dathomir are doing over and over and over again. Resurrecting them like the Death Troopers or whatever the fuck they're called. How you doing, Doug? Thank you again. Thank you. Appreciate the support. I hate this scene. But hey, they're arguing about people calling... Let's just get to the fucking point. Come on. I hear something. I feel something. I don't know what it is. A shadow. What? Nothing. I don't want to play this for too long.
It's so slow. The scene is so slow too, dude. So it's like a pain in the ass of pausing because the scene is so
Nothing. Tra-la-la.
That sounds like
shadows. Shadows in the starlight.
Shadows of Mordor.
Yeah, something. I mean,
Well,
they could have stabbed Thrawn in the gut and he'd have been
for a
fine.
long time with this show. So
Don't you dare. Don't you dare, Steve. It's bad
What?
enough we heard Heir to the Empire in the show. Shadows.
yeah, because
Shadows of
that's
the
where I
Empire.
stole it from.
Oh God, they're gonna bastardize Shadows of the Empire, aren't they? Of course they
We're
are.
talking about Gunna. They already did
How so?
the show.
Huh?
The show is a bastardization of it.
This show?
Yes.
What
It's-
movie
If
was
it's Airhead, that's Heir to the Empire. They based it off. So
No,
from
this
Heir
is
to the
the
Empire.
Thrawn is the whole Heir to the Empire. What was the first movie Rosario Dawson was in? I probably hopeful. Oh, Steve, do your job. What was the first movie that Rosario Dawson was in?
I know it wasn't Clerks. Was it?
My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks all at once.
That was Clerks. She was in Clerks 2. She wasn't in Clerks 1.
I don't care. Clerks 1 was better. Yes.
Oh, it's just so fucking
Oh,
slow.
this is fucking
It's just
scene.
like, come on. Just
How
I haven't
many,
seen-
how many minutes can you play? Kids 19. Oh, that's the one Eminem was singing about? You ever seen that one movie, Kids? No, but I seen a porno with some dubious in it. Anyway.
I honestly haven't watched a lot of
By the time they hit the
Rosario Dawson movies.
They got the Discovery Channel, don't they? Oh, fuck you.
Okay, so she
He's right. Okay, so he's
Yeah.
right there. They obviously do
Mhm.
not see him.
Yep.
So
And again, they destroyed continuity right here because he's supposed to be in white because he's
They
now
can't.
part
No,
with
she's
the
already
light.
in white. She's getting off the white.
Yeah, shut the
I
fuck
still
up.
want to know where the
I
fuck
know.
she got the white outfit from. Don't know.
Mm,
Don't
but-
care. Stop asking questions.
But the thing here again,
well, she had it
the
on her
re-
ship.
the
Well,
re-
she had it on her ship. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The reason Anakin is wearing the traditional robes with the white tunic in Return of the Jedi is because he is now with the light, aka meaning which is balance. The light is the balance. The light is everything. So that was George Lucas's intentions. So, but now he's wearing black. He's wearing this, and it makes no sense. Because that's a symbol when he wears that white and all that. That's a fucking symbol.
Oh,
And
He's one with the
so
Force.
he's one with the Force.
crazy.
So hey, but hey, we gotta remember Barry. You remember Anakin? You remember he
I
was?
remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
I really feel like they're just gonna use the time travel room and just reset everything.
No. There's a strong theory that they're just going to try to reset the original trilogy and remake the original trilogy, and it's like, oh God,
They would love
Steve
to do that.
says cloak of deception concerning an concerning an outbound flight leading to the to. All right, let me try this again. See if my face
I know
works.
the references.
A cloak of deception concerning an outbound flight leading to a path of destruction that could cause the Force unleashed over the choices of one of the legacy of the Jedi against the Phantom Menace. Oh my God!
A lot of references to books here.
Go, Steve. Oh my
good,
God!
good books.
And this is how we end. What happened in
Yeah.
this show?
Nothing.
Thrawn came back.
That's it.
Okay.
It just felt
Nothing
like a
of value
filler.
was gained or
Nothing
lost.
more filler, basically. Nothing was explained. Like 90% of the rest of the show, they didn't explain anything and shit like that. We never got more explanation when she was in the world between worlds, and this confirms that she was in the world between worlds with Anakin.
So her body was in the world between worlds, or was she busy drowning for 10 hours in the water?
That's the
Off
only thing we don't
absolutely
know.
no water, huh?
Because that's the only thing we don't know, but at least we know she was in the world between worlds. So now we only don't know if she was in the water or if she was dragged in and then thrown to the water. So my best guess, she got dragged into the world between worlds, and then she got thrown out of the world between worlds. That's the only conclusion I can have now, because they confirmed that that was the real part. They was Anakin who was testing her and helping her to go and grow and all that fucking stuff. So what they're trying to
she didn't change.
No, she didn't. But she had to wanted to live. She needed to learn how she wanted to live.
Or die.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
So what
Yeah. Where did
the
Thrawn go
thing-
between now and Force Awakens? Don't know.
Yeah, don't know. But the thing here now is that what's up with Anakin? Are they trying to tell us that he is part with the ones? Like he can be like them now. He's a part of all that now. Has he become like the brothers?
Or maybe he's the
the
son. Or
the
the brother.
son, daughter, and father. Has he become something like them now? What's the fuck is going on? But it still makes no fucking sense. It makes no fucking sense at all. And again, this also breaks a lot more other canon why he never showed up when his son was in need. That again destroys a lot. Hey, Kathleen Kennedy, look at that.
Fuck you, Kathleen Kennedy.
And then we have that problem
Go.
now. A lot more plot holes with that. Why didn't they try to show up to his nephew, Leia, or anything? No, he's just there because apparently Ahsoka is a lot more important than his own family. And you remember Screen Rant? She is a Skywalker. Screen Rant said that
a literal Skywalker.
Yes, she's a little Skywalker, and she deserved the name more than anyone else of the Skywalkers. And you know what's funny? You know what's funny with that? Disney Star Wars just proved it. Exactly with the article stuff that in their view, Ahsoka is more of a Skywalker in their view. That's how Disney Star Wars treats her with Dave Filoni. They treat her more as a Skywalker than the rest of the Skywalkers.
Because fuck the fact that Luke saved the whole goddamn galaxy.
That's more what they're doing here, and they proved it here that she's more important, and she probably deserves the name a lot more than the others because Anakin cares more about her than his own fucking family.
Oh, the Blade of Talzin explained. Don't care. Thrawn's zombie stormtroopers explained. Don't care.
Or I will say no, she's no more Skywalker than Rey. Ahsoka and Rey are none of them are Skywalkers, and none of them should have the fucking Skywalker name or be anything related with the Skywalkers. And Ahsoka should never have existed in the fucking first place. The Clone Wars shouldn't have existed in the first place, but...
Well, you mean the show, not the actual Clone Wars.
No, there's the show. The show. What the fuck do you think I talk about? Just the show. The show should have never been created in the first place.
Ahsoka Episode 8's Narnia title is deeper than you think. No, this. Why do you make me do this? I'm on Screen Rant. I'm just. Sabine Wren is officially a Jedi now.
Yeah, she was there from the start, from the get-go, from the show. We already knew that.
Will she return?
I knew that in the first
Owlet.
episode that they
Like,
were
you
going
have
to
to
do
go
that.
to a website to get explanations. You have to track down all these explanations. Well, what's this? Go find this. Go with this. What's this? Like,
So is this? Are they trying to
I mean,
imply that
no.
anyone could be a Jedi if they believe hard enough?
Yes, that's what they do in this
And when
show.
everyone's a Jedi, or when everyone's special, no one will be. Dave Filoni. Oh God.
They destroy the purpose of being a Jedi and being force sensitive. And it's
Whoa,
all about
Ahsoka has
midichlorians.
created multiple Star Wars timeline plot holes that make no sense. Wait, what?
Wow.
That's on Screen Rant. Oh my God. Hold up.
Oh, we lost him. He's going on the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I
no.
have to go.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
We
I
are
have
reaching the
to go.
2-hour mark, so
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
so before we go,
Yeah.
Jason, if you can, if you need to go, you can go ahead and go. We do appreciate you coming down and joining us this evening.
Yeah, thank you.
Promote
And I want
yourself.
to say, the Bold and Resin, yeah, fuck that Clone Wars show. It fucking sucked, dude. It fucking sucked. It's one of the worst shows ever fucking created. Clone Wars from 2003 to 2005 is the original Clone Wars, and there's no other Clone Wars series out there. The other Clone Wars is fucking bullshit. It's retarded. It's fucktarded. Even though I love George Lucas, he was, one that created it in the start before Dave Filoni did mostly 90% of it and other fucking people around it. Ahsoka should never have existed. Makes
Or
no fucking...
she should have at least died at the hands of Vader.
No, she should not have existed. Never at all. But that's my view. Everyone is allowed to have their views on stuff and different stuff. But other than that, pretend that it's Finland.
Like I said before,
I'm not gonna pretend that he is Finland. I don't hate Finland. I have a lot of friends in Finland. I love Finland.
Pretend Dave Filoni is Dave Filoni. I mean, it's easy enough to despise that fool.
But other than that, I want to say thank you for having me on. It was fun to talk about this show. There's a lot more stuff I could have said about this show, but it's your show and you had to rant out, dude. There's so much that I want to say.
We can keep going later. next time, because good Lord have mercy.
Yes.
Speaking of next time, what the fuck are we going to talk about next time? What are we reviewing next now that Ahsoka's out? I guess Loki. I guess, yeah.
Yep.
Loki's coming up.
Coming
out this week.
There'll be 2 episodes out by next Wednesday, I think.
But
or the whole thing.
Other than that, Steve said, "Lies, you hate everything." I do not hate everything, surprisingly enough. Just some things. But other than that, thank you for having me on. Tomorrow, we have the Beyond. And also on Sunday, it looks like we are going to do a 5-cast stream and we are going to get a guest on. And he was in the chat of one of our streams. He's a really cool guy. And none of you have met him before. He's also a big Star Wars fan. And, he also trashes this fucking show. He's the guy who created the video about Ahsoka sucking off Ersa. It's the same guy who created that video. So it's going to be really fun to have him on and talk about Star Wars and other stuff. And like I always say, life's too short and make the most of it. And we on this panel, we are grateful that all of you guys out there are supporting us. We would not have been here today if it wasn't for all of you guys out there. You inspire us every little single day to keep on going. Thank you for the help and thank you for the love. And yes, we love you. We love you all. We are just so fucking grateful. So thank you.
Always a pleasure having you on. Always fun hanging out and just talking nonsense. Have a good night or day. It's morning, isn't it?
It is morning for Jason.
It's not morning yet.
Not yet. Give it 10 minutes. Oh, we're probably going to keep going for another 20, 30 minutes.
About what?
Talking about, I don't know. What else we got to talk about?
We'll talk to you guys later.
Later, man.
I mean, I think I've gotten my points across for the show that I wanted to talk about.
Man, I was hoping that Grizzy would have gotten his episode 8 shills done. Gonna have to wait till tomorrow. I'm so sad. I was looking forward to it. It's gonna be fantastic. I already know the seal clapping, the overdone, the fake crocodile tears, and chicks spurging out over. Oh my god! I didn't not even be able to talk, having an epileptic seizure over just superficial nonsense. I just ooh. I would love to talk about Blade Runner.
I've
I
actually
wonder-
never seen Blade Runner.
Oh, I don't know which version. I don't know which version you should watch. Like the original Blade Runner, there's so many different versions out there. Some people like them better than the others. Director X being a wanker, GI Joe toys. Oh man. So Loki season 2 is out. How many? Like, did they just drop all of them at once, or are they doing it one at a time?
I have no idea. I could not tell you. Honestly, like I have no fucking clue. I just know it comes out on the 5th. So tomorrow is when it comes out.
Okay, second season, blah blah blah. Subsequent episodes. Okay, they're releasing them one at a time. 6 fucking episodes. Oh,
I mean,
So-
I do always enjoy Tom Hiddleston as Loki, so at least there's that.
yeah, but I got to work on watching the first season. Although I've seen so many people talking about it, so many videos, just the irritation. Just I have my gripes about it, but I'll give it a shot. I'll watch the first season and the first 2 episodes this week. That'll be my homework assignment to have a better idea of the nonsense that is Loki season 1. And we'll go from there. So yeah,
There are some good moments in
Ahsoka's
Loki
finally
season 1.
done. Ahsoka's finally done, and we're no closer to understanding anything that's going on in the damn show since the first episode to the last episode. Thrawn's back. Okay. What else happened? I don't know. Sabine became a Jedi. Fuck off.
You know, I think it'd have been much more interesting if they never did give her the Force, like just a
It was-
Mandalorian with a lightsaber. Which, I mean, then technically that would just be make her the female version of Din Djarin, but I mean, not really, because they took the lightsaber away from him.
Yeah, but how? If she's using a lightsaber, okay, she's blocking blaster bolts. How? Like you said before, the whole idea of Jedi being able to block laser bolts is because of their ability to use the Force.
I mean, hey
The
man, look,
pres- the
a broken
president-
clock is right twice a day.
Yeah, and Dave Filoni's never right. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it there. Thank you everyone for joining us. Come on back next week. Hoshi has got his Baldur's
my
Gate 3 streams. Yes, those things.
Yes, I do that. I stream whenever I can. Speaking of that, my newest video did just drop a couple hours ago. So if you want to go watch that, I'd appreciate it.
Go check it out. Go check.
I don't know.
Out.
I'm not a good shill for myself. So if you want to watch it, go for it. If you don't, it's not gonna hurt my feelings.
Link is in the description.
I'm not gonna be like those. If you don't like it, don't watch it. If you like it, cool. If you don't, cool. Regardless, thanks for giving it a chance.
Whether you like it or not, if you don't like it, watch it to make fun of me. Hey, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yay!
Go ahead and give me all the negative criticism that you want about how I'm a shitty entertainer, because I fully understand that I am a shitty entertainer.
Late with the jokes. Timing is terrible.
I am. I am.
I'm gonna start trying to do a regular weekly stream, either Sunday or Monday night, depending, or maybe even try both of them, because Cyberpunk's sitting there. I started a new game, went through the character creation. I'm just doing side crap now, trying to get used to it, because I loaded up one of my higher level characters that I beat the game with, and I have no fucking clue what any of the perks do, any of the cyberware does. I don't know anything about any of the games. They revamped it that much, and it's like, okie dokie. I tried
Yeah,
picking a
you
fight with the
still
police,
haven't-
and my ass handed to me. Huh?
And you still haven't grabbed Diablo 4 or Baldur's
Nope.
Gate 3?
I'm not going to grab Diablo 4 because no, I have no desire to play that game. I'll grab Baldur's Gate 3 when it goes on sale, because
What the fuck's wrong with Diablo 4?
it's Blizzard and it's shit. I've
It's a
heard enough.
Diablo game.
if
It's
that's
exactly
the case,
what you. It's exactly what you expected to be a Diablo game.
I own Diablo. If I want to play a Diablo game, I'll go play Diablo or Diablo. Pretty sure I
I've
have
been
Diablo
I've
3
been
somewhere.
enjoying it.
That's fine.
It-
That's cool.
Oh yeah, Diablo 3 was great. I love Diablo. I
Get
have
your
so
channel
many.
going, Art. Get your channel going, Art. Get your
I have
channel up. Get your
so
channel.
many hours sunken into
Do it.
Diablo 3.
Do it, Ark. Do it, Ark. Just do it. Just do it. Sorry. I think I'm getting delirious. So thank you everyone for joining us. It was wonderful hanging out with this wonderful fucking shit show of the show. Y'all have a good night. See y'all next time.
We hope it was more entertaining than Ahsoka.
That's a low bar.